Hey everyone, Mherex here, bringing you the Champs News live at 3. We're getting kicked off today with the Grand Tournament review or overview. There's 19 hours left, and the participants are hard at it. Community update for you guys. There were a few issues for some of us in the Grand Tournament, myself included, where the game crashed. And we all knew about it ahead of time, that if your game crashed, you lose your score and access to that node. So 5 of us have crashed, like I said, myself included. So some of us are playing around that. That being said, round 2, if we record it, not this round, but the next round, if we record the matches, they will be able to give us the points when we crash. So we will have that option round 2. So that is nice. Also, additionally, they have recommended we keep our matches under an hour. And it's playing at your own risk over an hour. So it's kind of a little bit of gambling going on for the contestants. That makes it really interesting. A lot of pucker factor as you're going through it. A lot of sweating, because you definitely don't want to crash and lose your score, because if you're on hell mode, you lose access to hell mode. If you're on hard mode, you'll lose access to hard mode. I was on normal when I crashed. I started with normal in case something went wrong. So let's take a look at a couple of these brackets. You can see the scoring here. If you guys haven't been to the portal, you can check this stuff out all the time. It's pretty neat. You got Matt Saber and DJ BS here on this bracket. Matt's a great guy. He's the leader of Team Slam. Actually, I've known DJ BS for a long time. Great guy too. Phil's in my faction, so I'm totally biased. I definitely know One True King. We talk a lot about builds and stuff. You got Rip here and Dragon here. I don't know Dragon, actually. He's got a very high score going on, 687 million. If commas would help me, I think it's 687 million for him. I'm pretty sure Rip crashed on hell mode. I could be wrong about that, so I know he ran into a struggle there. Matt also crashed on hell mode, and so did One True King. So I know those guys crashed, so that's definitely going to affect their score. But it looks like One True King might have overcame that crash at this point on hard mode. So Punisher crashed as well. And I think everyone else has been fine to my knowledge. So you can see this one. I don't know what Rip has left because it doesn't tell you. Punisher and Sir Zorro, I don't know what Pun has planned there. Roberto D has put up a big score. SP8's in my faction. He's got a big score. I don't know what those guys have left, but they got a good one going on here. Jeff has a super high score here with 700 million. So Jeff's doing really well. I actually don't think I've really talked much to these two. We're all in a chat for it too. So that's kind of cool. This is the first iteration of Grand Tournament, so I think we're going to hopefully see it more along with the Twitch drops. It depends how it goes over, so I'm trying to get the community behind it. Here you got me, David versus Goliath. Ed hasn't went yet. I am sure he will post a massive score when he goes. I've been having pretty good runs. I still have more runs to do, but I'm very happy with my score. And then you got Coach right here from Haven, who just started doing his earlier today. And King Jaddy here from Booty as well. I'm not sure how far King is through his. He's got a really nice score of 500,000. But it's been, for me, a lot of fun, even with the crash. I crashed live on stream. That was part of it. Hopefully, we can get more stability around this for the next iteration, and hopefully it'll lead to more stability in the game across the board. But it has been pretty fun for me. The wagering and stuff, I think, is a great idea. I'd like to see a little bit more options for pick'ems, maybe increased reward for pick'em, or lowering the price on buying more of them. But I think the concept is sound and fun, and a decent, really good idea for an initial rollout. Enough about the Grand Tournament. Let's take a look at the offers today. So the Backstage Pass is live. I did get it today. Also of note, if you're on Twitch and you're redeeming the Twitch drops, you can put them in right here with the redeem code. How it works is you go and link your Twitch account which if you're watching one of the streams of myself, Gerson, DJ, Goldie, you can earn Twitch drops while you're watching, and we will link it for you in the chat when we're streaming. And as you're watching, you get codes once you're linked, and it goes to the email you're signed up for with Twitch. It comes from Ixala, and you can redeem your code right in here. Of note, when you redeem your code, it does give you points in the spending event. So the Holiday Feast one, you can see I'm at $20. I had 5 Twitch drops left to redeem, and I redeemed them today, and it gave me $10 worth. And then I bought the Backstage Pass for $10. So that's $20 total, and I only spent 10. Of note, they changed the rewards on the portal again for the better. So if you spend $1, you get 1,000,000 coins and some bonus stuff. $5, you get 2,000,000 coins and a Holiday Feast electrifying chest. That's a chance for Gooker, Mherex. You can see this milestone, $9, gets you 4,000,000 coins. So 4, 6, 7,000,000 coin for spending $9. That's not too bad. The $21 mark gives an additional 5,000,000, a high bonus legendary strap, a Holiday Feast electrifying chest. And then at $38, you get another 8,000,000 coins. This is the sweet spot to me for the coin reward. After this, you get diminishing returns. So if you're looking to double dip on the portal, this would be the sweet spot. You could get yourself a bunch of coin, and we got 8, 13, 17, 19, 20,000,000 coin bonus when you spend $38 on the portal. So I think that's worth noting. So I grabbed the Backstage Pass to get some of those. Let's look at the timer. I think we have 2 days basically on it. I want to make sure. Nope, it's 1 day. So 1 day to collect. So I may try and do some other purchases on the portal. Don't know yet for that. As far as new offers, let's go to the bottom, because I think this is the big one for a lot of people. Free Big Show. So if you don't have NWO Big Show, log into the portal and claim him. 3-star bronze for free. You gotta love that. So absolutely make sure you do that. And then you have the bonus bag this week's, which I have not checked out yet. We'll open that in the game as long as I remember when I go back. So it's a new week of the Starcade bag. This is the highest chance for Gooker this week. They said it was going to improve every week. So there is also, if you wanted a 4-star bronze Big Show, $20 gets you him, 1,000 TP and 5,000 coins, plus you can double dip on that portal event. Not the worst deal. This is the week 4 special. Very simple. 500 Stacy shards. All right, so if you want to recruit Stacy by shards and you're behind, you get your normal 36 pulls. That's kind of normal pricing, but then you get 500 Stacy shards, MLC points, keys, 1 choose your skill plate medallion. So obviously if that's your bracket, this is a really good offer if you want to get Stacy. Not my bracket, so not something I'm going to get. This $99 offer, again, not my bracket. This is your normal pricing for cash, but you're getting the bonus 10,000,000 coin, 36 pulls, and 8 5-star bronze Hall of Fame tokens. Pretty decent value there considering normal pricing. Again, not my bracket, but I think it's a very reasonable offer to buy if it is your bracket, and you can double dip on the portal as well, because you will get a bunch more coin on top of that 10,000,000 and the bonus stuff as well. $24.99 offer gives you 9 pulls, 3,000 cash, 10 Stacy shards. You know, that's the normal pricing for the cash. The other stuff is bonus. If you're really itching to pull, maybe you want to do that. I don't particularly love it because there's no like Hall of Fame tokens, so I don't particularly love that one, but it's not bad quote unquote value, I suppose. This gives you 5 Hall of Fame tokens, 17 pulls, 6,000 cash. These are your bonus ones. Again, it's kind of a higher price bracket, not one I'm in, but not a terrible offer, price point considered. This is more in my range, but there's no Hall of Fame tokens. It'd be nice if there's a couple 5-star Hall of Fame tokens for me in here. But again, not terrible for $15. That's your normal pricing on your cash. You get the loot pulls as bonus. You double dip on the portal. So basically what I'm getting at, and I'm assuming these milestones are going to be this way while they're running this Gooker event for like 4 days. So I think the next 4 days are going to be a decent time if you were waiting to spend to double dip and get more bang for your buck, if that makes sense. I think everything else is pretty standard on here past that point. They have these coin ones, 5 million coin for 20 bucks. So if you're really starved for coin, you could hit this, hit the other rewards, and try and double dip that way. If you're into the ruby thing, this is probably worth noting. You got the flash market live right now for rubies. If you are behind in the MLC, this is what showed up in mine. I've already maxed, but you can see you can buy MLC points for rubies. And this is the rest of it. two of the people I know have had Mherex show up. I don't know if that's just random luck or he's showing up more. If you did a mega reroll, which is expensive, at 699 rubies, it gives you 10,485 EXP, which would give you 2 milestones down here, 4-star Hall of Fame token, 2 Holiday Feast chests, and 2 million coin. And this one would give you 3 of the Holiday Feast chests and 3 million coin. So that would be for 699 rubies. So if you're looking at double dipping, when you look at the normal pricing for rubies, 699, you are basically looking at 25 bucks, give or take, right in that range. So you buy this one, and this one, and then you would double dip to the $25 milestone down here, which would be this one. And 13 bucks more would get you to the big coin redemption. I'm a little bit short on coin from setting up, guys, so I may try and take advantage of the $21 mark maybe today and tomorrow. For sure I'm going to spend $1 more to hit the milestone, right? That would be stupid not to for me. But there is that. Also, don't forget to do your claims on your milestone rewards. If you did from the LWO event, make sure you get those before they're gone. So I think that pretty much covers the portal portion. Let's go over to the game now, check that out, see what we got going on. And boom. So there's the Survivor Series cash kickback event. The leaderboard is for Eddie. So the top 3 get Eddie, the rest get shards into 50th place. So let's see what we think makes sense. Pretty high leaderboard already. Since it just started, you got someone over 2 million. So you're definitely going to need a lot of cash if you're going for Eddie on this one. And let's take a look at milestones, see what makes sense. So the bag, these are your options. Vision Seth, I'm a big fan of that card. Head of the table, Roman's really solid. Lashley's really solid too. So the shards are these 4. And the posters right there. Not so crazy about Powerhouse Drew. Definitely the worst card in there. But the bag doesn't look to be completely terrible if you're missing those guys. Especially considering you're looking at 589 cash. Buy yourself some extra strap spots. Some extra metal slots. That makes sense going to that mark, right? Get another bag here. Some MLC points. I think this one makes sense too. And you get a bag here, so 2,300 cash. You're going to get 3 bags if you don't have those guys. That makes sense. I do have them. So for me, this isn't a cash event I'm going to play. Then it's very much diminishing returns because this is like a mega pull. So you're talking a mega pull, and this milestone is just 1 bag. So after that, it's a mega pull per milestone. So you're looking at essentially the equivalent of $100. So I think the smart money is going here and stopping. See if you get lucky on your bags if you need those guys. But I wouldn't recommend going past this one for me. That's just my opinion. So that's that breakdown on that one. And what else we got? Last week, 6 days left. So you should be getting close to Stacy shard-wise if you want her or your MLC. I feel like we're going to have a busy last week with this being Thanksgiving and stuff. We tend to get a lot of stuff around holiday stuff, so I think we'll see a ton of stuff in the game starting tomorrow. We'll see what happens there. And let's check the store now. See what we got there. This is the same stuff, kind of like most of them that are on the portal. Actually, this one is totally different. That one's okay. I prefer double dipping on the portal. I'm not the biggest fan of these coin combo ones. I the I would definitely get your cash on the portal over in game. Like the portal bonus is a lot better than the t-shirt bags in my opinion. Backstage pass, you can see I got that. When you unlock the backstage pass, aside from that, you get, oh, this is new. I guess if you're not going to max the MLC, these aren't bad. These contest power packs, you get pulls and MLC points. If you don't think you're going to max, those are okay. They get pretty expensive. When you buy the backstage pass, you can do your free claim for 7 bags. We'll go ahead and open those so you guys can see what they look like for your $9.99, or at least what mine look like. Of course, your mileage is going to vary, right? These are pretty decent. I like this one when I buy them. I've said this before. I usually go for the half price one. That's been better for me than this one. I don't know. No one else has really disagreed in DMs with me. So if you've got different, and this one works out better for you, DM me and let me know. This one has been better for me. Not great, but it is a way to get 5-star tokens, potentially for Hall of Fame. I don't do it a lot. So there's that. Don't forget to do your free daily claim. I don't think there's anything else really super new in the offers. And let's get those bags opened up so you guys can see what I get. As long as the portal claim, I'm actually going to remember it. Free Big Show, yes, thank you very much. Those are shards for me. I will take them though. And there's that bag. And let's see what we get. Ooh, this week it's Rock or Gooker. I have Gooker. I would love to get Mherex. No cap, if I get Mherex, I'll freak out for sure. I plan on getting like 10 Gooker shards though. Here we go, let's see. Ooh, 25, okay. Alright. It's free, I don't mind. So here's the backstage pass bags. Let's see how this goes. Typically, so far this month, I've been getting about 60 to 80 Stacy shards. And I got 80. That coin is about the range I've got, 1.25 million. Char, thank you for the follow. I'll get with you after I'm done recording this video. Thank you so much. A lot of faction points. Decent solo points, not amazing. I did not get lucky on TP, so this is probably the worst one I've had this month, I would say, other than the 80 Stacy shards. So it's not that bad. I will take it. And yeah, that's that bag. And I think that's going to be it, other than covering the loot for you guys. We got the Seth Embrace the Vision loot. Actually, let's do these key pulls. The 3. We'll just skip all, see if I hit anything exciting. Nope, not today. That's okay, it's free, I don't care. And Embrace the Vision loot, this is his debut loot. You can get his gear. I believe to get the Drip God gear, which is the rarest one, he has to be 5-star though. Below, between 4-star level gives you his other gear. The 5-star one is the more rare of them. Featured is 1.66. How many pulls are we getting? 31 for 12k. That's kind of in the middle of the cache, not great, really low featured. This is like his rollout loot, which generally tend not to be as good as the other loots. Let's see who's all in here. Yeah, well, the shards aren't terrible, so, but the featured is really low on 31 pulls. Like I said, generally the rollout ones are so-so. It does have Miz in there, but then right away in the next bracket, at only 3% odd chance, a lot of people have Rhea. Basically, everyone has Ricochet. Trish was just given out for free. Charlotte, pretty much everyone has at this point as well. And it's super low odds, so I'm not loving this one. I mean, these two, everyone's got these two as well. Super rare is pretty rough as well. Typically, if you've seen my videos much, you know I think common is really where it makes a lot of sense on these cache loots if you're close on shards. So not right now a huge fan of this one to this point. And usually I like these when there's just shards in the commons. This one does only have 3 other ones. So long story short, if you're close to Stacy and you really want her, if you're close to Lashley, Rhea, or Miz, maybe this is worth doing a pull on. recommend doing Tapjoy, so you can save a bunch of money trying to get cash. You do have to work at it, but a lot of them are free. This one I would rate as not that great, but also not terrible if you want one of those few specific ones. Let's check out the premium one. This one is definitely expensive, 15,000 cash for 22 pulls. I actually talked about this on stream a little bit earlier before we did the news. Featured is super low at 1.37%. That means basically you're going to have to do about 80 pulls to have the odds of hitting a featured. That's like 100,000 cash, which is an incredible amount. So let's see what's in there. Again, 1.37 odds is pretty low. Most of these so far are fairly rare-ish for the most part until you get here. I don't particularly care for them in there because they're all weighted differently, so they'll dilute it. So I'm not a super big fan of the featured portion of this one at all, especially for the cost. Let's check super rare. This one, the percentage is 5%. It actually looks pretty good until you start seeing like Warrior, who most people have now, Vader. This was a free card. This was a free card. So even though it's really low percentages still at 5%, there's free cards in there and then a bunch of shards as well. For a premium loot, I don't love it. There's a little bit higher chance once we get to the rares at 34%. Certainly some good cards in here, but you know they're going to be weighted differently. The shard count is fairly high. That's on the plus side. So maybe if you're within like 100 shards of these guys and you want to take a stab there, it makes sense a little bit. And the commons, the shard count is pretty decent too. So again, potentially trying to shard recruit someone and hoping you catch a couple of these, because for commons it is pretty high, but do keep in mind you got 6 posters cards in there too, and that's gonna be rough for you potentially as well. So for premium loot, I don't love it personally. I would wait for see what we get tomorrow, because there'll probably be new cash loots tomorrow. Let's look at the week 4 Starcade loot. I actually did a pull on this one. The video's up if you want to see what I got. 3% featured is a decent featured. Mherex in there, Gooker's in there, Farouk, New Eddie, Lacey, Earthquake if you don't have them. So some chase guys if you don't have them. That's disgusting. Slick Rick's in there. I don't like you. Volkov, more people have now. Ted's not as rare as he was. RJ's in there. Adam Cole. I don't know how much longer we're going to be able to get Adam Cole. Ford is really good. Kyrie's a useful trainer for sure. Another chase guy. A lot of in there. And the shard count, Slick Rick shards, not a fan of it all. I don't think this is the most amazing one to pull for. You can probably wait since this is a paid one and spend your money on a different one, especially with Thanksgiving week coming. You do have Farouk again. JBL Hawk's awesome. Eddie Stroman for trainer. A lot of people might want new modern era tech. That one's worth noting, but I don't think it's super duper amazing. Maybe if you're chasing Stevie down, need some of his shards, need some Sacco shards, but not a lot. 75 is a decent amount in there. But I mean, Oscar's there, but again, they get pretty diluted. So I don't particularly love it. If you want to see what my pulls did, you can watch that video. Yeah, I won't spoil it here. So again, the loot isn't fantastic this week so far. Not a ton going on at this very second. I think tomorrow it's going to pick up. So thanks for watching, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments, and remember to like, subscribe, and share, as that helps me out. Other than that, thanks for watching and good luck.